Hello, Tim.
Hello.
I had a couple questions for you.
For sure.
So, do you trust political videos you see online?
Sometimes, not all of it. I think a lot of it is filtered. So not really. I would rely on primary source for the most part.
Okay. Hello, Max.
Hello.
So, do you trust political videos you see online?
Not all of them. I try to have different resources, and if they match up, then that means that's the truth. That's the rule that I use.
Hello, Aaron.
How's it going?
Do you trust political videos you see online?
Most of the time I don't.
Have you ever seen a deepfake before?
I have a few times, yeah.
Yes, I did. Mostly the ones which are, primarily focusing on like animals, but I saw some about like, political stuff as well. So yeah, definitely came across on the internet for sure.
Deepfake? I think so. I think so.
And do you think deepfakes can influence elections?
100%. Yeah, I feel so. I feel that deepfakes may have an effect on that. People will have a wrong idea of what they saw in the video, and obviously then there can be conflicts in the future that could influence everything.
For sure. I think if used, by someone who is, not trustworthy, or some opposing party, or, people who have deep interest in, intervening into election, I think there is a big chance they might influence them by sending people incorrect message or interpretation about some people or someone from opposing party. So I think for sure, yeah, it can influence it.
I think absolutely, because you can, record a video and make anyone say whatever you want to say.
I'm gonna show you a video right now, and I want you to watch it.
We're entering an era in which our enemies can make it look like anyone is saying anything at any point in time, even if they would never say those things. So, for instance, they could have me say things like, Killmonger was right, or Ben Carson is in the sunken place, or, how about this, simply, President Trump is a total and complete dipshit. Now, you see, I would never say these things, at least not in a public address, but someone else would. Someone like Jordan Peele. This is a dangerous time. Moving forward, we need to be more vigilant with what we trust from the internet. That's a time when we need to rely on trusted news sources. It may sound basic, but how we move forward in the age of information is going to be the difference between whether we survive or whether we become some kind of fucked up dystopia. Thank you, and stay woke, bitches.
It's a crazy video.
Okay.
So, do you think this video is real at first?
No.
No?
Yes, first 20 seconds in, I was thinking it's real. Yeah, it sounded like, Barack Obama public speech was, kind of convincing. And the lip sync was perfect, as well as the way he, the pauses, intonation, everything was fine. So initially, 24 seconds, I thought it's real.
When I first started watching it for a split second, I thought it was real, but then I realized that it was not.
And what made you trust it at the beginning?
What made me trust is that President Obama looked pretty realistic, and I realized after maybe like a couple of seconds in watching the video that it's not real, because his face didn't, it was gonna sound weird, but it didn't look realistic afterwards, because I could notice that when he would talk, his teeth would be like, his teeth would pop out, and his mouth would move like a human mouth would do, and so that's when I realized it's fake.
The eyes, Obama's eyes look green.
This right here.
And second of all, it just didn't even sound like Obama like that.
Do you think deepfakes should be banned or regulated during elections?
They absolutely should be. I think each political party should be as morally honest as they can be. I know a lot of times they're obviously going to find loopholes to, try to manipulate some information, which they all do. But I think deepfakes especially should be regulated.
For sure, I think it'll affect the most uninformed parties, or people who rely to maybe social media or internet as the primary source of information. And I think a lot of people actually do this nowadays. So I think it can, fully intervene into elections and can be a dangerous source if used, incorrectly or to incorrectly represent a certain message or view. So I'm sure there is a big link between the two.
Yes, 100%. I think they should be regulated because, as I mentioned before, many people could be, driven by that video and state that, hey, like let's say as we have President Obama over here, and because many people maybe they won't know that it's a fake Obama. They might say like, hey, this is what Obama said, and blah, 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 and so on and so on. Then they can obviously, I feel like the after effect will be that most of these videos could be distributed all around the country, and people will have a wrong idea about the person or anything related to any topic.
And how should society deal with political deepfakes?
Well, I think one, we can start by really checking and fact-checking the information that we see online. So if we see something that causes us to raise like a question, I think we should definitely question that instead of just going with it.
I think censoring is never the option. I think videos or anything that's published might need to go through several layers of verification, especially when it comes to maybe like political figures or people of influence. Maybe that's one way. But also I think it's more of a societal thing where people should, look for primary sources to, get their information, not really rely on social media or any kind of posts to really get that. I think my best solution would probably be double verification or triple verification methods, especially for like social media, to combat that.
As you mentioned as well, they should be regulated or not even regulated. I don't think they should even be created in that type of context when it's something serious like this. And in this context, it's a political context, right? Because it will create a wrong idea about everything, about the people the most important figures of the country that most of the people have respect for. And I think, I'm not sure what the best solution is, but I feel like one of the best solutions could be just, somehow get rid of those deepfakes for people not to have a wrong idea about the person who's talking on the video or what aftermath could follow it.
Well, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Interesting. Well, thank you so much, Tim, for answering our questions.
No problem. Thank you.
And I hope we'll learn someday how to spot the deepfake or not.
For sure. No, I'll be more conscious right now. So thank you.
Thank you. Well, thank you so much, Aaron.